Yo, what is up, guys? Earl Gaming YT come back with a long-awaited video for me, at least. Today I will be doing how fair our Pokemon Duel wheels. First of all, what is RNG? Is a random number generator used to decide what slice the wheel will land on. It is often what trainers blame for them losing. So basically, what I did was I tracked 3,380 spins from 7 different figures over the last 2 weeks to see if these wheels are fair or not. Like, are they, if you have a 40 slice, do you land it 40 times out of the 96? And here are my results. First one, Decidueye. I only got him up to 288 spins because I had to Evo him, so I didn't get as many spins from him, but he had a 35 Spirit Shackle, which is 36.46% of the wheel. He landed that 101 times. He should have landed 105. That's a little bit more than a percentage difference. Phantom Arrow, he landed 101 times. He should have landed at 96. That is about a 1.7-ish% difference. Pretty close still. Grass Knot should have landed 72, 69. That's about 1.04% difference, which is also really close, and less than a percentage difference. For Miss, he should have landed it 15 times. Unfortunately, he landed it 17 times. So he did land Miss 2 more times than he was supposed to, but out of 288 spins, you barely noticed that. But the next one was Trent. He was the more inconsistent one, I would say. His Magma Slide should have landed 180 times, but it landed 220, which is actually an 8% difference. His Iron Tail should have landed 145, 151 times. That was actually a little bit over a percentage, so not as bad. Then another big difference, exactly 5% difference. He landed Crunch 71 times. He should have landed it 95 times. So those were 2 big ones. And then Miss, he actually under-missed. He landed 58 misses out of 480 spins, which is a lot, but it's 1/8 of his wheel is miss. But which you kind of expect that. LuNala had 46 Psychic. He should have landed it 230 times, 220. So once again, less than a percentage difference. His Moongeist Beam, he should have landed 130 times, landed 128. That was pretty damn close. Less than 1/3%, or a little bit more than 1/3% difference. Will-O-Wisp, he should have landed 100 times, 113 times. Once again, that was a 3% difference. Okay, that was not too bad. And Miss, check this one out. He should have landed Miss 20 times, and he actually landed Miss 20 times. So that was pretty dead on right there. But that was LuNala, and he was pretty accurate. I think the most difference was the Will-O-Wisp, which wasn't too bad. So next we have Gengar. He was pretty close too. He should have landed 215 times, 215 times. Nightshade 216.21%, not too bad. Contagious Terror 165 times. He should have landed it, and 162, less than a percent. All his were less than a percent, and especially his dodge was 0% difference. Should have landed it 80 times. He landed it actually 80 times, and he also over missed a little bit by 0.41%. He landed it 2 more times than he was supposed to. Not a big deal. Not something you really notice out of 480 spins. Next, you have Dartrix, who I got 576 spins from him, because I was able to, him landing Leaf Blade was faster and all that. So he actually had a pretty wide gap here. He has a very inconsistent wheel. He landed over 3% difference on a Leaf Blade, and about almost 3% difference on Swinging Throw. With landing Leaf Blade 307 times, he should have landed at 348 times. which was a big difference. And same with same with that. And then with miss, he way under landed it 24 times. Not too bad. Wait, that's not right. I may have done miscalculation on this one. I don't know. But next we have Mimikyu, who was probably the most accurate one out of any of them. Out of his play rough, he had 40, should have landed it 240 times, 239 times, 1 off. Curse, he should have landed 174 times, he landed 171 times, 3 off. His Shadow Claw, 114 for 114, dead on. And his miss was over 4. It was 0.7% higher than it should have been, but it was 4 misses higher than it should have been. So not too bad there. And finally, Seismitoad, he was okay. He landed Earthquake 216 times. He should have landed at 210. That is a little bit more than percentage, 1.04% more. His dodge was actually a little bit less than 4% difference, which actually was a lot. But then his bumpy vibration was 3.47% higher than it should have been, which that's no big deal. That was a stall move. It's not like it was a miss. And he actually extremely under missed. He missed 41 times. He should have missed 48 times. So that was really nice there. So here are our final conclusions. I counted 3,380 spins for 7 different figures. They missed 252 times, which is 7.52% of the times, which considering that most of them were at least an 8% miss, that's really, really good. 3 landed miss less than expected, 3 landing more than expected. Okay, so it's split down the middle a little bit. The only one that landed exactly the same amount of misses as it should have was LuNala. Now here is the real fact that I think concludes my evidence. Only Magma Slide and Crunch were more than a 4% difference. I think that's pretty fair. Which 4% is all of sometimes maybe 10-15 spins. Actually 4% is about 4 spins every 96. Are you really going to notice 4 spins out of 96? And exactly 3 attacks were spot on. So in conclusion, I think these wheels are fair. They just are overlooked because people struggle sometimes. But it's really where you are, like I'm guessing in the progression of the wheel, or how many times, because those seem pretty balanced to me. If I did more research, I think that would have been pretty close to accurate, and even more accurate than that. But I think this was a really good sample size, well over 3,000 spins. So I think this was a really good sample. Let me guys know what you think. What was your opinion on the video? Any other questions you have that you want me to answer using this data? Just let me know in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. Did I ever say that? So, I'll catch you next time.